Welcome to Berkley High School for tonight's game between the Berkley Bears and the Royal Oak Ravens. We'll be starting now. Get the public address announcer to get the national anthem and the rosters, and then we'll go ahead with tonight's broadcast.
Pull your face mask down. All right. What about the chest guard? It looks loose. Is it loose? All right. What about the shin guards? All right. Okay. Here comes the heat. Bring it in. Bring it in. Good hustle.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
For Royal Oak, number 22, guard, Bailey Herron.
Number 22 for Royal Oak, Bailey Herron.
For Berkley, number 5, guard, Celia Summers.
For Berkley, number 5, Celia Summers.
For Royal Oak, number 23, guard, Rachel Long.
For Royal Oak, number 23, Rachel Long.
For Berkley, number 11, guard, Sophia Hall.
Number 11, Sophia Hall for the Berkley Bears, who just sang the national anthem for us. For Royal Oak, number 24, Gianna Valenti.
Number 13 forward, McCoy Denham.
Number 13 for Berkley, McCoy Denham.
For Royal Oak, number 32 forward, Kelsey Humke.
Number 32 for the Royal Oak Ravens, Kelsey Homke.
For Berkley, number 15 forward, Sarah Vertel.
Sarah Vertel for the Berkley Bears, number 15.
For Royal Oak, number 40 forward, Allison Karpinski.
Number 40 for the Royal Oak Ravens, Allison Karpinski.
And for Berkley, number 24, guard, Grace Hammerly.
And for the Berkley Bears, number 24, Grace Hammerly.
Ravens are coached by Brian Zapata.
The Royal Oak Ravens, coached by Brian Zapata. The Berkley Bears, coached by Jordan Gruppen. We'll be ready to get going with this game. The officials for tonight's game, Kevin Hall, Mike DeVeist, and Rich Chaloux. It's always good when I come out and I see officials that I've known a long time. Worked a lot of football with in the past with Kevin Hall, with Mike DeVeist. Berkley gets the first possession. Hall over in the corner to number 24, Hammerly. Get on top to number 13, McCoy Denham. Denham down low. Hammerly shot up, no good. Rebound to Hall. Hammerly back out to the top to Celia Summers. Summers drives and he's got a foul. 23, Rachel Long. Her first personal, team's first. Berkley, Hammerly down on the block to Hall. Gives it over number 13, McCoy Denham. McCoy Denham puts it in. Valenti brings it over center. Valenti on top, takes the shot, no good. Rebound by Karpinski. Karpinski's giving it back to Valenti, but gets knocked out of bounds by Denham. It'll be Ravens ball. Valenti to inbound the ball. Valenti out on top. Over to Homke. Homke to number 22, Bailey Herron. Moving around the perimeter. Back down to Herron again, and it's out of bounds. Off Herron. Oh no, it's off Berkley, and The Ravens maintain possession. Valenti to inbound the ball. Gives it to Karpinski down low on the block. Back to Valenti, back to Karpinski, and the Bears take it away. Coming down the court, Celia Summers. Summers drive taken away by Valenti. Valenti has got Rachel Long with her, but Valenti up, the shot up and good by Valenti. Ties it at 2. Celia Summers brings it over the timeline. To Sophia Hall. Back to Denham, knocked away by the defense, and coming down with it is Valenti. Gianna Valenti. On the wing to number 23, Rachel Long. Long drives into the corner. Got traveling. The Berkley ball. Summers inbounding the ball. Down over timeline 24. Hammerly. Hammerly on top to Sophia Hall. Back to Hammerly. Hammerly to McCoy Denham. McCoy Denham shot up, no good. Karpinski with the rebound. Gets it over to Valenti. Or excuse me, that was number 22, Aaron. Rachel Long on top with the ball. To Harron. Harron pass down too far for Karpinski. Down court here. Summers. In the corner to Hammerly. Hammerly on top to Denham. Back in the corner to Hammerly. Hammerly looking for an opening. Gives it down low, broke it up there, and Rachel Long comes away with it for the Ravens. Long. To Humke. Back on top, Bailey Harron. To Rachel Long. Back to Harron on top. To Long. Long sets up to Gianna Valenti. To Harron. To Humke. To Rachel Long. Rachel Long passes it in, broken up there by Hammerly, and the Bears come away with it. Hammerly in the corner, gives it down low. Number 15, Sarah Vertel, shot up, no good. And Rachel Long comes back the other way with it. On the wing to Valenti. Taken away there by McCoy Denham. Denham over to Celia Summers. Brings it down to the top of the key. Drives. Drops it to Hammerly. Hammerly shot up and good. Gianna Valenti. Over half court. Guarded there by Denham. Honky. Back over to Bailey Harron. Harron out on top to Rachel Long. To Honky. Looking for the opening. Rachel Long. Gives it down low to Karpinski. Karpinski shot up. No good. Honky comes away with the rebound. Or excuse me, Harron comes away with the rebound. Valenti looking to set up. To Rachel Long on the wing. Down low, too far, and out of bounds, and it'll be Bears ball. Into the lineup for the Ravens, number 12, Kelsey Williams, and number 14, Micaiah Williams. Berkley calls a 30-second timeout. You look at Brian Zapata in huddle with his teammates, with his team, and assistant coach Tricia Fantucci. Summers. That's Sophia Hall. Hall gives it down low to number 20, who's in there now, Leah Brickner. Lost it out of bounds. A little water on the floor there. Clean it up so get started again. Valenti bringing the ball down court. Valenti gives it Kelsey Williams. Back to Valenti. Valenti drives to the free throw line, just gets it separate. Here, Karpinski drives and scores. Allison Karpinski. Tied up at 4. Summers drives, passes it back to Brickner. To Denham, Denham over to Hammerly. Hammerly back on top to Brickner. Brickner drives, shot up, no good. Gianna Valenti with the rebound. Valenti down, gives down to Harron. Harron shot up, no good. Rebound by number 12, Kelsey Williams. And the Ravens take a 6-4 lead. Got to travel. Summers got stopped by the defense. Valenti brings it down court. Valenti drops it back, gets it back down low again. Valenti shot up, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up, and she's fouled.
I just want you on that side.
Berkley foul, number 11, Sophia Hall. That's her first. Team's first. Gianna Valenti will go to the line, shooting 2. First one is not good. Into the lineup for the Bears, number 2, Josephine Pittman. Valenti's second shot is up, and it is good. Sophia Hall out on top. Gives it to Pittman. Pittman in the corner to Hammerly. Hammerly looking to a place to get it in. Back to Denham. Back on top to Pittman to Hall. Down low to Hammerly. Hammerly going to the basket. No good. Rebound. Karpinski for the Ravens. Brings it up to Valenti. Valenti looking to set the offense. Valenti to Kelsey Williams. Kelsey Williams back to Valenti, and Valenti hits the 3. Give the Ravens a 10-4 lead. Sophia Hall. Got a foul on number 22, Bailey Harron. That's her first, team second. Number 40, Mary McClure, into the game, replacing Grace Hammerly. Sophia Hall drives down the lane. And got another foul. By 22 again. That's 2 quick fouls on Bailey Harron. And into the lineup for the Ravens, number 23, Rachel Long, replacing Bailey Harron. Out of bounds, and the Ravens will take possession. Valenti brings it over the timeline to Micaiah Williams. Back to Valenti. Takes the screen from Mikea. Mikea shot up. Kelsey rebound. No good. And Brickner comes away with the rebound. Gives it to Pittman. Pittman on top. Gives it down low to McCoy Denham, and she travels. Ravens ball. 21 seconds remaining here with the Ravens with a 10-4 lead here in the first period. Valenti to Rachel Long. Rachel Long on top to Mikea Williams. To Kelsey Williams. Kelsey Williams is at the top of the key to Allison Karpinski, and she makes the shot. That's going to end the first period. The score at the end of one, the Royal Oak Ravens 12 and the Berkeley Bears 4.
I'm Shannon, and I'm taking the PCS course so I can learn how to produce a TV series and also improve my editing skills.
Hi, I'm Eunice, and I'm taking this class to learn how to produce a TV show.
And I'm Scott, and I'm required to disclose that I'm taking this course to fulfill the public service requirement of my criminal probation.
Hi, I'm Travis. I'm taking a PCS class to learn about video production.
Hi, I'm Michelle, and I'm taking the PCS class to improve my video and editing skills and have fun.
Hi, my name is Curtis. I'm taking this PCS course to learn how to make and produce public service announcements.
Hi, I'm Mike, and I'm taking this class to start my own show.
Hello, I'm Deatra, and I'm taking a PCS course to be more knowledgeable in my video editing.
Hi, I'm Carl, and I'm taking the PCS class to learn how to produce TV shows.
We are CMNTV.
It'll be Royal Oak ball to start the second quarter. And Long to inbound the ball to Valenti. Valenti brings it over the half-court line to Kelsey Williams. Kelsey Williams back to Valenti. Valenti, the jump shot, no good. Mikea Williams with the rebound, no good. And coming down with the rebound for the Bears, number 14, Elijah Laramie. Gets it over to McClure, and then down court to Summers. Summers, top to Laramie. Back to Brickner. Brickner out on top to Summers. Summers drives.
Hey, Ohio!
23, Rachel Long, her second personal foul, 14 foul. Into the lineup, number 24, Bailey Herron, and number 20, Alyssa Krenzer for the Ravens. Laramie looking to inbound. Inbounds it to Brickner. Brickner out on top to Pittman. Pittman to Summers. Summers drives the baseline. Gives it up to Brickner. They've got a block down low. 14. Mikea Williams, her first personal foul, 15 foul. Pittman to inbound the ball from under the basket. Pittman gives it down low to Summers. Summers shot up, no good. Rebound, Karpinski. Karpinski is it to Kelsey Williams. Kelsey Williams on top to Bailey Herron. Back out on top there to Krenzer. Krenzer back to Kelsey Williams. And Kelsey Williams is tied up. And jump ball, possession arrow goes to the Bears. Summers brings the ball up to Pittman. Pittman back to Summers. Summers looks to set the offense up. Summers drives. And the travel. Kelsey Williams bringing the ball over center court. Kelsey Williams to Karpinski. Karpinski drives the baseline as the travel. Coming into the lineup for the Ravens, number 24, Gianna Valenti, number 32, Kelsey Homke. Pittman to Summers. Back to Pittman. They break the press and get it over half court. Summers down low to McClure. McClure loses it. Karpinski takes it away, and Karpinski gives it up to Valenti to bring it down court. Valenti in the corner to number 20, Krenzer. Back to Krenzer on the wing. Krenzer looking back out on top to Honke. To Heron. Back to Valenti. Back to Honke on top. To Krenzer. Working it all the way down, and they work it down to Karpinski. Karpinski's shot is up, no good. It's off Royal Oak, and be Berkley ball. Into the lineup for the Bears, number 34, Zoe Anderson. Number 15, Sarah Vertel. And number 13, McCoy Dunham. Pittman down to number 15, Vertel. Vertel drives, gives it back up to Summers, gives it down low to McClure. McClure shot up and good. Mary McClure. The first score of this period goes to the Bears. 12-6, the Ravens lead it. Gianna Valenti in the corner to Bailey Harron, and Karpinski gets the ball low, but he's fouled there by number 15, Sarah Vertel. Her first, team second. Ravens ball out of bounds. Valenti, gets it right down to Karpinski. Karpinski's shot was up, no good. Rebound up, no good, and McCoy Denham comes away to a rebound. Gives it to Pittman. Pittman brings it up court. Pittman on the wing to Denham. Up on top to Summers. Summers shot no good. Ball out of bounds, and it'll be Ravens ball. Into the lineup for the Ravens, number 14, Micaiah Williams. And into the lineup for the Bears, number 11, Sophia Hall. Replacing Pittman. Valenti looks to set the offense up. Bailey Harron, back to Valenti, back to Harron. Valenti drops it back. Krenzer shot up, no good. Rebound by McClure, but she stepped out of bounds. That'd be Royal Oak ball. Valenti looking to inbound the ball. To Harron. Out of bounds, lost control of it, and the Bears take over. Celia Summers. Yep. Summers broken up there by Micaiah Williams. Gives it to Krenzer, now back out, and now Valenti to Honke, corner to Harron. Bailey Harron to Krenzer, to Honke. Honke gives it to Valenti, but McCoy Denham anticipated the pass and goes down and scores. McCoy Denham for the Bears. Royal Oak 12, Berkley 8. Bailey Harron looks to drive the baseline, gets cut off there. Valenti back out on top. Gives it down. Harron gives it on Micaiah Williams. Micaiah Williams shot no good. Sophia Hall with the rebound for the Bears. Hall looks to set the offense. It's the screen from, he sets down low. Shot up there by number 15, Vertel, no good. Hall gets it back. Summers. And a three for Celia Summers. Brings the Bears to within one. Valenti. He's got a foul on number 15. Sarah Vertel, her second, team's third. Into the lineup for the Ravens. Number 40, Allison Karpinski. Number 12, Kelsey Williams. Number 10, Alicia Mihalik. And into the lineup for the Bears, number 24, Grace Hammerly. Inbounded to Herron. Herron to Kelsey Williams. Kelsey Williams on top, being guarded by Summers. Herron. The wing to Karpinski. Karpinski back to Herron. Nice give and go, and Herron does get to come away with the rebound. Karpinski drives the baseline. Stops, shoots, no good. Rebound Sarah Hall for the Bears. Or Sophia Hall for the Bears. Summers, get it back to Sophia Hall. Sophia looking for an opening. Over the wing to Hammerly. Hammerly looks, throws it down low to Summers. Summers shot up, no good, but she's fouled by number 12. Kelsey Williams, her first, team sixth. And Summers goes to the line to shoot two. No good on the first one. All the offense in this quarter so far has been from the Bears. And she makes the second. Ties it up at 12. It was 12-4 at the beginning of this quarter. Now it's 12-12. 8 straight points by the Bears. Mihalik on the wing to Herron. Herron out on top to Micaiah Williams, to Kelsey Williams. Kelsey Williams to Karpinski. Karpinski goes back to Kelsey. Kelsey Williams to Bailey Herron. Down low to Micaiah Williams. To Kelsey Williams, taken away by Summers. Summers down court. Stops, gives the ball up to McClure. McClure's shot is blocked. Or excuse me, Zoe Anderson's shot is blocked. But she's fouled by number 14, Micaiah Williams, her second, team seventh. Zoe Anderson goes to the line to shoot two. She makes the first. Gianna Valenti back in the lineup, replacing Alicia Mihalik. And he converts both of them. The Bears take a 14-12 lead. 10 unanswered points by the Bears at this point in this quarter. Kelsey Williams back to Gianna Valenti. Valenti takes the screen from Micaiah Williams. Back to Herron. Herron drives. Gives it back to Kelsey Williams, but she traveled. And the Bears take over. Hall. Dribble's taken away there. Bailey Herron comes up with it. Herron to Karpinski. Karpinski drives a baseline, puts it up, no good. With the ball, you get the ball back. Herron gets it. Herron drives, layup, no good. And Zoe Anderson comes away with the rebound to Summers. Summers going down, looking for the shot. Get back to Hall. Hall to McCoy Denham, over to Hammerly. Hammerly down low to Zoe Anderson. Shot up, no good, and Kelsey Williams comes down with the rebound. Valenti. Valenti down, tries to get it through to Karpinski, but broken up by McCoy Denham, and she goes back the other way. McCoy Denham for the Bears to Hammerly. Hammerly to Summers. Summers shot up, no good. And Bailey Herron comes down with the rebound. To Valenti to bring it up court. Bears up by 2. Ball knocked away from Ikea Williams. Now Gianna Valenti. The Bears have stepped up their defense. Gianna Valenti to Herron. Herron over to Kelsey Williams. Kelsey Williams back to Herron. Herron shot is good, and a 3 for Bailey Herron. Their only points of that period. As we get to halftime.
Before I started with CMN, I knew absolutely nothing about video production. I studied creative writing in college, not techie, not technical. There are a lot of different things that go into producing a video in a truck shoot situation. The truck shoots actually start way before the games or the concerts start. So we go out there a couple hours early, we set up. That involves getting all the cameras out, hooking them up to their proper cables, putting the cameras on tripods, putting them on dollies if necessary. Just holding a camera, getting comfortable with the camera. You think, that all you have to do is point and shoot, but that's actually not what's going on. There's a lot more to it than that. I've had now the opportunity to be a technical director a few different times now, and that's when you're actually deciding which shots are being fed into the program live. And we have the shots from all those different cameras, and you have to look at them in real time and decide which shot you want to take and when. That kind of experience kind of rewires your brain, where you always need to be thinking about what shot is appropriate at this second, and then anticipating what shot is going to be appropriate in the next couple seconds. When you're a technical director, you have to be assertive. And if you're not seeing the right shots that you want to take, you have to tell the camera operators. All these details go into producing quality video. It's mostly a volunteer effort, and the staff here understand that. And they're very patient, they're receptive to people that are learning, kind of fumbling, and you get guidance. So, again, you can't learn this stuff just by reading a big, thick manual. You have to go out there, you have to get your hands dirty, and this is a pretty relaxed environment to learn all these things. My name is Ben Curry, and I'm an intern here at CMN.
Welcome back to Berkeley High School for the second half of tonight's game between the Berkeley Bears and the Royal Oak Ravens. And it'll be Royal Oak ball to start the second half. We've got a close game here at Royal Oak 15 and Berkeley 14 as we get ready to start this. And Gianna Valenti brings the ball up over half court. To Humke on the wing. Back up on top to Karpinski, over to Rachel Long. Rachel Long back to Herron. Herron shot it up, no good. Karpinski, it was the baseline, gives it back out to Rachel Long, to Valenti. To Herron, back out to Valenti. Valenti gives the pass down to Karpinski, but too far. Karpinski went one way, she went the other, but somebody got a hand on it and knocked it out, so it's Royal Oak ball. Valenti inbound the ball to Karpinski. Karpinski down low, gives it back to Rachel Long. Long back out on top to Humke. To Valenti, over on the wing to Herron. Back to Valenti, drives past the corner to Rachel Long. Rachel Long goes down, takes the shot, up and out of bounds, and it'll be Berkeley ball. First quarter was all Royal Oak. Second quarter was all Berkeley until a three-pointer at the end. And Hammerly shot no good. Allison Karpinski with the rebound. Valenti to Humke. Rachel Long on the wing. Rachel Long brings it back up top to Bailey Herron. Herron looking for the opening to Rachel Long. Rachel Long drives and shoots, and there's a foul. Foul is on number 5, Celia Summers. That's her first, team first of the second half. Rachel Long's first one is up and good. makes them both. Roanoke takes a 3-point lead. Hammerly, as Roanoke goes to a full court press. Sophia Hall breaks the press, gets it over, and Bailey Herron takes it away. Herron's got Long in front. Long tried to save it, but went out of bounds before she could get to it, and it'll be Bears ball. Denham to inbound the ball. Cecilia Summers. Summers going end to end with it. You got a foul on the Ravens. On number 24, Gianna Valenti. It's her first, team's first of the second half. Berkley ball out of bounds. Denham to inbound the ball. Inbounds it to Hammerly. And she's tied up.
Excuse me, folks. It's not. They told me to jump right there.
Oh, that correction on that foul. It's 23. Rachel Long, not 24. That's her third personal. Summers drives, shot up, no good, and Gianna Valenti with the rebound. Valenti down corner to Rachel Long. Long back out on top, Hemke. Valenti to Herron. Down low to Karpinski, too far and out of bounds. And it'll be Bears ball.
Get it, Sarah. Clear out. There, Sophia.
Summers with the ball. Summers drive, goes off her foot.
Baseline.
And that travel. And it'll be Ravens ball. Valenti to Bailey Herron. Herron back out to Valenti. Valenti looks to set up. In the corner to Rachel Long. Rachel Long drives the baseline, shoots, no good. Rebound by Bailey Herron. Back on top to Valenti. To Herron. To Valenti. Over on the wing to Rachel Long. Back to Valenti. On top. Valenti using the pick. Shot by Rachel Long. No good. Rebound Grace Hammerly for the Bears. To Summers. Summers brings it down. Drives. Down, goes down the baseline and the offensive foul.
This way.
Celia Summers. It's her second. Team second. Into the lineup for the Bears, number 2, Josephine Pittman. Valenti to Karpinski. Top of the circle, back to Valenti. Valenti takes that screen, goes down low. Valenti's shot up, no good. Come down with that rebound was Sarah Bertel. Hall to McCoy Denham. Over to Pittman. Pittman in the corner to Hammerly. To Bertel. Bertel traveled and into the lineup for the Ravens, number 14, Micaiah Williams. Into the lineup for the Bears, number 34, Zoe Anderson. Valenti. Long. Aaron knocked out of bounds by Denham. It'll be Royal Oak ball. Valeni to inbound the ball.
Set up the wing. There's Sophia.
Out on top to Rachel Long. Bailey Heron on the wing. Back on top to Rachel Long. Rachel Long drives. Shot is blocked, and coming back the other way, McCoy Denham. McCoy Denham shot up no good. Rebound by Bailey Heron. Heron coming down court. Heron to Valeni. Valeni shot no good. A rebound comes. Grace Hammerly comes down with the rebound to Joe Pittman. Hammerly out on top, down low to Zoe Anderson, no good, and a rebound Karpinski to Valeni. Valeni looks to set the offense. To Bailey Heron. Down on top to Micaiah Williams. Down low to Heron. Nice pass from Long to Heron. Heron puts it in. Royal Oak leads by 5. Sophia Hall down low to Zoe Anderson. To McCoy Denham, out of bounds. Ravens ball. In the lineup for Royal Oak, number 10, Alicia Mihalik. Number 12, Kelsey Williams. Berkley timeout, 30-second timeout. And Michael Williams. .237 remaining here in the third period. See Brian Zapata giving instructions to his team. All the scoring so far, 4 points only in this quarter, but they've all been by Royal Oak. Down with the ball, Alicia Mihalik to Michael Williams. Karpinski in the corner. Back on top to Michael Williams. Michael Williams pass to Kelsey Williams. It's out of bounds. And it'll be Bears ball. 2:20 remaining here in the third period. Royal Oak 19, Berkley 14. Sophia Hall bringing the ball up court for the Bears. Guarded by Kelsey Williams. Gets around there and drives. Gives it back to Zoe Anderson. Zoe Anderson shot up, no good. Michael Williams comes down with the rebound.
Come on.
Wait, oh my God.
Travel. Humke in, Kelsey Humke in for the Ravens, replacing Karpinski. Pass into Zoe Anderson, shot up, no good. Humke with the rebound. To Mihalik. Alicia Mihalik. Travel. Be Bears ball. On the side. Denham to inbound the ball. And the Ravens into the full court press. Pittman. Pittman bringing the ball up court. Gives it into Hammerly. Hammerly to Sophia Hall. Hall drives. And she's fouled by number 21, Michael Williams. Her first, team second. Into the lineup for Berkley, number 20, Leah Brickner, number 5, Celia Summers. And number 40, Mary McClure. Denham to inbound the ball. Down to Summers. Summers' shot is up and good. Mihalik. Michael Williams. To Mihalik. Mihalik to Michael Williams. On the wing there to Kelsey Williams.
Well, get a step now, get a step.
Opposite wing there to Michael. Back on top to Hemke. Hemke drives and is fouled on the floor. Leah Brickner, her first personal, team's third of the second half. Royal Oak ball out of bounds.
It's going up the opposite way. Going out.
Valenti inbounds it to Kelsey Williams. Kelsey Williams puts it up and scores. Five-point lead now for the Ravens. Summers drives. He's got a foul. On number 12, Kelsey Williams, her second, team's third. Denham inbounds the ball to Pittman. Pittman shot, no good. And the ball goes up and over the backboard, and it's Ravens ball. Gianna Valenti. Valenti to Kelsey Williams. Kelsey Williams. Out of bounds, knocked out by Brickner, so it's Royal Oak ball. Valenti inbound the ball.
Where is it? Four across. Put it down, McCoy. Beat his spot. Ring.
Valenti to Hemke. And it's Berkley ball. It went off Hemke's hand after it was deflected, so Summers. And broken up there by Bailey Herron. Anticipated that well and came right down court and scored. Bailey Herron stretches the Ravens lead to 7. Celia Summers driving down the lane. And travel before the shot.
Travel. Deal with it. Stop crying. Yeah, it's me saying it. Stop crying.
Valenti, down low, shot up, no good. Hemke's rebound is blocked there by Mary McClure. And the score at the end of the third period is the Royal Oak Ravens 23 and the Berkeley Bears 16. Rachel Long to inbound the ball to Valenti. Valenti brings it over the timeline.
Screen coming out, big.
Going to Herron. Herron down low to Karpinski. Karpinski saves it, knocks it back in, but taken there by Brickner for the Bears to Sophia Hall. Brings it down court. Hall looking for an opening. Gets it down low to Mary McClure. And you got a double dribble. And it is Ravens ball. Grace Hammerly into the game to replace Mary McClure. Valenti looks to set the offense. Rachel Long on the wing. Long back on top to Valenti. Valenti drives. Goes down low. Block shot. Good block by Grace Hammerly. And the Bears go back with it. Sophia Hall. Hall to Hammerly. Hammerly gives it back to Hall, but too far, and goes out of bounds. Ravens ball. Gianna Valenti to Herron. Herron in the corner to Long. Pass to Karpinski. Knocked out of bounds there by Grace Hammerly. Remains Ravens ball, and the timeout called by Royal coach Brian Zapata. Full timeout. We look at Coach Zapata and assistant coach Tricia Fantucci giving instructions to the players. I think it shows how long I've been around when I remember when Tricia was one of the players and not the coach. A few years back when Tricia was one of the Royal Oak players. There's the Berkley coach, Jordan Gruppen, giving instructions to his team. Leah Brickner in the game now. Watched her brother play hockey last night. Her dad was the public address announcer last night for the hockey game. So. Valenti Karpinski knocked out by Hammerly. Remains Ravens ball.
Good job, Grace. Again, here we go. From straight up.
Valenti inbound the ball. Looks to inbound it. High up on top to Bailey Herron. To Rachel Long. Rachel Long guarded by Hall. Kelsey Williams to Rachel Long. In the corner to Valenti, knocked out there by Leah Brickner. The Ravens maintain possession. Valenti. Looking for a place to inbound it. It's a 5-second violation, and it'll be Berkley ball. Good defense by the Bears there to prevent that inbound pass. The Bears come down. Sophia Hall. Hall in the corner to Pittman. Pittman shot up, no good. Rebound bounces around. Allison Karpinski comes down with it. To Valenti. Valenti over to Long, to Bailey Herron on the wing, back on top to Karpinski, to Kelsey Williams. Back to Valenti. Valenti shot up, no good. Rebound Karpinski, or Long, no good. And rebound by Karpinski. Gets a shot up, but she's no good, but she's held by Sophia Hall. That's her second, team fourth. And Karpinski at the line shooting 2. Second shot for Karpinski. And she makes it. Into the lineup. For the Bears, number 34, Zoe Anderson. Sophia Hall drives. Shot up, no good. Zoe Anderson's rebound is good.
Go, get a stop, let's go.
24, Royal Oak 24, Berkley 18. Gianna Valenti traveling, and it'll be Bears ball. 5 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in this contest, at least in regulation time. Sophia Hall to Denham. Denham down to Zoe Anderson. Scramble on the ball for it. That'll be held ball.
Kelsey! Williams.
And it'll be Berkley ball. Into the lineup for the Bears. Number 5, Celia Summers in the lineup for the Ravens. Number 14, Micaiah Williams. Summers drives. Shot no good. Knocked out of bounds. And it's the Ravens ball. Gianna Valenti. Gives it up over half court. To Rachel Long in the corner. Long brings it back out on top to Herron. Herron back to Long. Long drives the baseline and loses control of it, but knocked out by the Bears. So the Ravens maintain possession. Gianna Valenti inbound the ball.
There you go. Back to the top. There you go.
5-second violation again. So the Bears take over. Denham to Summers. Summers looks to set the offense. In the corner, Grace Hammerly. Hammerly into Zoe Anderson. Zoe Anderson shot up, no good. Allison Karpinski down with the rebound for the Ravens. Down court to Bailey Herron. Bailey Herron back to Valenti. Valenti's shot is blocked by Hammerly. Karpinski picks it up. Timeout call by 30-second timeout called by Brian Zapata. So we get ready for the last 4 minutes and 32 seconds of this contest.
First card.
Ravens trying to hold on to this lead.
Here we go.
Aaron to inbound the ball. Back to Rachel Long. Rachel Long being guarded by Sophia Hall. Gives it to Micaiah Williams. Micaiah Williams to Rachel Long. Rachel Long down low to Micaiah. Micaiah Williams up with the shot and scores. Road foul number 14, Micaiah Williams, her third, team's fifth. Valenti stepped out.
She's outworking you. Come on. Rachel, get out there.
Zoe Anderson picks it up, taken away by Valenti. Valenti, she's fouled by Grace Hammerly. Grace Hammerly, that's her first personal foul, team's fifth. Take a look at Hammerly and Micaiah Williams go after the ball. Zoe Anderson after the ball gets it down, and you see the foul down there with Hammerly. Back to the live action. Valenti back on top to Rachel Long. To Valenti. Valenti on the wing, out on top. Micaiah Williams to Bailey Harron. Harron to Rachel Long. Rachel Long drives baseline. Tries to get it through. Sophia Hall grabs it. And Sophia Hall is fouled. By number 24, Gianna Valenti. Her first, team 6. Celia Summers. To Hall. And Zoe Anderson trying to get through. And Micaiah Williams was holding, so that's her 4th, team 7th. Zoe Anderson at the line, shooting 1-on-1. She makes the first and gets the bonus. Rebound, Micaiah Williams comes down with it. Pass to Karpinski over her head and out of bounds. Still a 7-point lead for the Ravens. Summers to Sophia Hall. Corner to Hammerly. Hammerly looking for the opening. Hammerly back to Denham, but knocked out of bounds there by Valenti. Berkley ball out of bounds. Denham to Summers. Summers drives. Gives it back to Hammerly. Hammerly shot up and good. Grace Hammerly cuts the Royal Oak lead to 5. Now the pressing going down Rachel Long. Goes down in the corner to Micaiah Williams, but out of bounds. It'll be Berkley ball. Oh. Oh, it's the Royal Oak ball. Valenti. Somebody must have got a hand on it. I didn't see. Valenti. Back to Bailey Harron. Harron over the top to Rachel Long. To Harron. To Valenti. Valenti closely guarded by Summers. Rachel Long. Back to Valenti. Valenti. Summers takes it away. But Karpinski gets it back. Karpinski gives it on top to Rachel Long. 2 minutes remaining. Rachel Long driving. And lost control of it, but Micaiah Williams picked it back up. Full timeout for Royal Oak. 1:53 remaining. Royal Oak maintaining a 5-point lead. 26 for Royal Oak, 21 for the Bears. So we go down to the last 1:53 remaining here. Let's see, get a look at Jordan Gruppen talking to his team, and
Here we go, Black. Black. Here we go, play.
Aaron to inbound the ball. Back to Valenti. Hemke back in the game for the Ravens. To Harron. Harron closely guarded by Denham. Pass to Valenti, out of bounds, and the Bears take over. Tight defense work for the Bears.
Let's go, D.
Denham tries a long pass to Hammerly over her head. Emke picks it up to Rachel Long. Valenti on top to Hemke. Hemke back out on top to Harron, and Harron is fouled by McCoy Denham. It's her first, team 6. Harron to inbound the ball. Back to Valenti. Valenti guarded by Hall. And a foul. Sophia Hall on the foul. It's her 3rd. Team 7th. And Valenti goes to the line for 1-on-1. And she makes the first, gets a bonus shot. No good. Anderson with the rebound. Hall. Hall coming down. Foul. Bailey Harron, her 3rd personal foul, 8th team foul. At the line for the Bears, number 11, Sophia Hall. Into the lineup for the Bears, number 14, Eliza Laramie. Hall shot is up and good. She gets the bonus. She makes them both.
30. Coach, you have to run. Listen, it's 30. Okay, listen.
We've got 1:13 remaining here in the contest. 4-point lead for the Ravens. A little bit of pressure brought by the Berkley Bears has helped here as they've cut into the lead. And now they're going to press. Harron to inbound the ball for the Bears. Harron pass. Valenti comes down with it and is fouled by number 5, Celia Summers.
Go, Gianna. We're back. Knock this down, G. Let's go.
Number 24, Valenti at the line. Shooting 1-on-1. And misses it, and Grace Hammerly comes down with the rebound. Celia Summers, the shot, makes a 3, and they're back in the game here. Got right back in it here as they get it down to one point with 1 minute remaining. The pressure defense has helped them here in the 4th quarter as they've outscored the Ravens 10-4. So this has gone. The 1st and 3rd quarters belong to the Ravens, and the 2nd and 4th quarters so far have belonged to the Bears. Bailey Harron inbound the ball. Take it, intercepted, and Hammerly takes the shot. No good. Valenti comes up with it, and we've got a foul on Valenti by, get the call. The 13, McCoy Denham is second, team's 9. Valenti at the line again, 1-on-1. No good. Hammerly the rebound to Denham. Koya Denham. 45 seconds remaining. Denham drives, drops the ball off. To number 14, Elijah Laramie makes the shot. Knocked out by Denham. Full timeout by the Berkeley Bears. As they picked up a big basket there on the rebound by Elijah Laramie. So the Bears have stormed back here in the fourth quarter. 12-4, and they've put the Ravens on the line, but the Ravens have not been successful on the line, so it's helped them a great deal here. 28-27, the Bears lead with 33.8 seconds remaining, and it's Royal Oak ball. Bailey Harron inbound the ball. Back to Rachel Long. Rachel Long, guarded by Summers. Dumps it back to Hemke. Back to Rachel Long. Rachel Long down low to Karpinski. Karpinski pass is batted away by Hammerly. And Summers comes back with the ball. And Summers is fouled by number 24, Gianna Valenti. It's her second, team's 9th. And Summers goes to the line shooting 1-on-1. And she makes the first and gets the bonus. And she makes them both. Timeout is called. The Berkeley Bears 30. Royal Oak Ravens 27. A big rally here in this fourth quarter by the Bears. Jordan Gruppen talking about the defense now. Have to defend the three-point shot.
We know, thank you. All right, here we go. Kevin.
The Ravens inbound the ball, and again the pressure defense from the Bears into Valenti. Valenti brings it up over the timeline. And she's being fouled by number 11, Sophia Hall. That's her 4th personal, 10th team foul. So Valenti goes to the line shooting 2.
Get underneath, Zoe.
Zoe Anderson in the lineup, replacing Laramie. .11 seconds remaining as Valenti makes the first. And the second. And she makes them both. Now it's a 1-point difference. Summers is fouled by number 23, Rachel Long. That's her 4th personal. And to the line, Celia Summers, and shooting 2, as that's the 10th team foul. She makes the first. Laramie into the game, replacing Anderson. Summers the second, makes them both. Again, stretches that lead to 3. Rachel Long. Timeout call by the Ravens. 7 seconds remaining. Full timeout for the Ravens as we the difference in this 4th quarter has been largely free throws. With the Bears going 7 for 8 at the line here in the 4th quarter, that will win you games. Royal Oak to inbound the ball. 7 seconds remaining. Valenti, you got to look for a 3. The shot up, no good, and that will be the final score. The Berkley Bears 32, the Royal Oak Ravens 29. And quickly, a little recap on the scoring. That Celia Summers, 13 points with 7 in the 4th quarter, which really made a big difference. Sophia Hall had 2. McCoy Denham 4. Eliza Laramie 2 points in the 4th quarter there to put the Bears in the lead for the first time. Grace Hammerly had 4. Zoe Anderson 5. Mary McClure 2. For the Ravens, Kelsey Williams had 4. Micaiah Williams 2. Bailey Herron came up with 7. Rachel Long had 2. Gianna Valenti had 9. And Allison Karpinski had 5. So the big difference in that 4th quarter is that 16-point rally by the Bears over the 16-6. They outscored the Ravens in that 4th quarter. A big 4th quarter for the Bears. They owned the 2nd and 4th quarter. The Ravens owned the 1st and 3rd, but the 4th quarter mattered the most, and the Bears come away with the win. I want to thank you for tuning in. Here's CMNTV. This is Hugh Scullin wrapping up here tonight at Berkley High School. The final score, Berkley 32, Royal Oak 29. Good night, everybody.